I wish some of y'all would stop with the advice about men. And I wish y'all would stop eating it up. Like, let me tell you something. In all of my years living, I'm gonna tell you the one thing that I know for certain is men are such simple creatures, okay? If he's not calling you, if he takes hours to text back, if he is constantly too busy to hang out, that nigga does not like you at all. And all he is doing is keeping you around because you stay around. Go somewhere. Go somewhere else. For real. Literally simple. It's so many niggas outside. And they're releasing more. Day by day. There's more. Get over him.
Look, I gotta keep it real. I agree with her. As a man, I know I'm pretty much a simple creature. When a man like a woman, he gonna make himself available, bruh. And to any woman that is watching this, if you think he don't like you, I promise you, you are right. That man don't care about you like that. Cause when you interested in somebody, you gonna make sure you can see them. Fit them in your schedule. You know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes look at you and say, you're good enough to, just not good enough to love. It's that simple, bruh. Dudes will smash you and not have no feelings for you. I don't know why it's so hard to comprehend. Dudes will drive states, fly across oceans to see the girl they like. Keep that in mind.
Excuse me, can you record me real quick? Can you record me real quick?
Get somebody else to do it.
Oh, it's for audition.
People thought we had lost our minds when we decided to move off grid. We bought 25 acres in the middle of nowhere for $22,000. Why was it so cheap? Because it's in the middle of nowhere. But before you say it, we are surrounded by water, lakes, rivers. We have a 350-foot well. We're about to start our water catchment. We have chickens. We are about to get lamb and sheep in the spring for meat. And we are finishing our Wallapini, which is an underground geothermal greenhouse, so we can grow fruits and vegetables year round. So no rent, no mortgage, no electricity bill, no water bill. We ain't paying for eggs. We don't have to pay for chickens. We won't be paying for fruits and vegetables soon. So crazy? I think not.
Look, guys, I'm old enough to realize that not all women are bad women, gold diggers, and materialistic people, right? Here's a clear example of a woman who moved off the grid with her husband. How many women do you know that would be willing to go and live off the grid where they don't have electricity, running water, just grocery stores for them to go and buy their things? They're going to have to live off the land. And she is with a man who she felt was capable to lead her into that type of situation, bro. You're going to have to be diligent, steadfast at finding this type of woman, but bro, you are what you attract. You will find that if that is the person you are. It's that simple.
With masculine men, it is the principle. I promise you, ladies, it is the principle. With a lot of women, they believe that man is just blowing things out of proportion. Like, oh my God, he is tripping. Like, all I did was this. All I said was this. And he is making it such a big deal, right? That is how they will have other people believe that he's just crazy or he's controlling or he has anger issues. What to him, it's like, no, she doesn't understand the bigger problem. So let me give you an example. Let's say things are a little rocky between you and your man, right? Talking to the ladies. Things are a little rocky between you and your man. And in the process of that, while the energy is a little stale, you decide to post a picture on social media. You don't do anything that suggests that you're entertaining any of these men. All you did was post a picture, right? But he gets upset about it. And in the process of him trying to explain why he's upset about it, he now starts mentioning things from the past in order to help you recognize a pattern. But now you're like, well, why you bring up the past? It has nothing to do with what we're talking about, right? Something that he mentions from the past is how you've always had male friends but no female friends, or how in the beginning of your relationship you called on another guy to confide in, or he just starts bringing in all of these to you unrelated incidents. The reason why men do this is, again, to help you to understand the principle. The principle in a situation like this is that he believes that you are seeking male validation. He doesn't know if he can trust you to just remain faithful when you're feeling some type of way, because you're so used to getting validation from other men and getting attention from other men, right? It's the principle behind that. But to you, it's just like, oh my God, all I did was post a picture. Why is it such a big deal? And now, because I did that, now he's mentioning that I don't have no female friends, and he's talking about all these past incidents and blah, blah, blah. A lot of women are really just fixated on the situation, the isolated incident, and it is not that. It is the bigger problem behind that. He probably doesn't care about the picture that much. It is the—
Guys, this is 100% true. When women get told certain things by men, they don't take it a certain way. They don't take it in a positive way. It even goes back to when they're children, bro. If you have a daughter, she will give you pushback on certain things and guidelines that you are establishing. Why can't I wear shorter shorts? Because, darling, I don't want the world to perceive you as a 304. How come I can't sleep over at my friend's house? I don't know the people over there at your friend's house. I don't know if that girl has older brothers, older cousins, uncles, older men around you, even women who may try to victimize you, and they will put up a fight, but they don't understand that we are looking out for their best interest and also our best interest. Because guess what? If you hurt my daughter, I'm coming to hurt you. So in order for me to protect this establishment that I have been able to provide, I can't allow you to do it. It's really that simple.
I don't care what nobody says. I'm not a motherfucking city girl. I miss my man, and you need to come home now. So if you see this, babe, I miss you. Come home.
5 years ago, my wife of 17 years walked out on me. I begged, pleaded, fought to keep her. Nothing worked. She walked out after 17 years of being together. For more than a year, I thought I was going to die. I thought it was going to kill me. I could not fathom continuing life without this woman. I'd been in love with since I was 13 years old. For more than a year, I was in the deepest depression I wouldn't wish on my worst enemies. Fast forward 5 years later. For more than 2 years now, I have been with a woman who truly is my soulmate. We were fortunate enough to say I do on November the 30th of last year. I'm telling y'all that to say this. No matter how bad a heartache you're going through right now, number one, there are survivors like me that you're more than welcome to reach out to. Number two, I can tell you from experience that if you just let it go, like me, you will find a happiness that you never knew was possible.
All right, fellas, look, I put that clip in there for the simple fact I know a lot of y'all have been through this, and I know many more will go through this, right? And I'm not the type of person that's a doomsday type of guy. I believe that there is light at the end of the tunnel for a lot of people, right? But here's the thing, it's just like anything else. Nothing is promised, right? You could have a GPS that's going to tell you exactly how to get from point A to point B, and they tell you the quickest route and things of that nature, but it can't tell you about the hazardous roads you're going to travel getting there, the things you're going to see while going there. That's the part that the whole manosphere, or whatever you want to call this space, is trying to provide. You get what I'm saying? Just some of the pitfalls and stuff that you can come across. But other than that, I do believe that there is light at the end of the tunnel for a lot of people.